Are you and I able to save competitive play? Well, the short answer is yes and no. There are always things that each of us can do on an individual basis to further contribute towards a pleasant competitive experience. But that takes a whole lot of dedication, an unjustified amount in fact. Most people who suffer through a row of horrendous matches will eventually lose their drive to want to be positive and their desire to work together. A lot of us eventually get a bit more cynical towards the system that we are putting up with. I commend people who day in and day out playing competitively never lose their positive mental attitude and only focus on trying their best. You are a paragon of this community that succumbs to frustration and toxicity on a daily basis. Being positive is never a bad thing in our current situation, and it does affect the players around you, even when sometimes only a little bit. Standing up against your own teammates who do nothing but whine all game long. Telling somebody to back off when they're spouting nonsense and try to put the blame on another teammate who did nothing wrong. Ridiculing people who get toxic for dumb reasons. In a broader sense, not accepting our current environment to be the way it is right now. Today I have done something I didn't do in a long time. Just browse through pages and pages worth of feedback on the Overwatch forums. I like to take inspiration from live streams, chat rooms, and popular points of discussion on a variety of social platforms, but rarely ever do I take the time to just read through what people decide to tell Blizzard on their own forums. Now don't get me wrong, I have my own opinion, one that most of you are certainly tired of hearing already, but seeing how for pages upon pages, almost every single post dedicated to competitive play was a complaint of some sort was astonishing. It is undeniable that the community in big parts is desperate. So many problems covered by a variety of content creators, but also issues that are largely overlooked by the likes of myself. The amount of issues currently plaguing competitive play is overwhelming. It should come to nobody's surprise that players aren't even willing to report others as often as they should, because ultimately it feels like a drop on a hot stone. An ocean's worth of issues that are not going to be addressed by the eventual 3-day suspension of this individual that decide to ruin this match in particular. Can we save competitive play? Yes and no. No amount of reports is ever going to weed out the core issues of this game mode. Eventually, Blizzard has to learn that they are in the responsibility of setting rules and enforcing them. You can't throw people online into a sandbox telling them they can do whatever and then also expect them to put in the legwork to report bad seats in a largely unmoderated environment to then somehow create a pleasant experience for everyone. It's just not gonna work. The community is very vocal about what they do and don't find acceptable. They are, because Blizzard is not. It takes months worth of complaints and downright begging for them to finally come out and tell us what their stance on a certain issue is. But they have said it themselves, this is our game to take, not theirs. They have given Overwatch to us, the players, to love and hate it to any capacity we desire. When the community is in turmoil, trying to set their own standards and rule sets to fight a minority of players that they believe to be disruptive to their core values, then that should get you, as a developer, to think. As much as they claim that Overwatch is ours to take, it isn't. It is their game and their responsibility to create, moderate, and improve. They have the liberty to do whatever they desire, the freedom to set any rules they want, but instead, all they do is hide behind maybes. We don't think that you guys should be doing this, but you won't be actioned for it either. The core issue, indecisiveness. Saying that they believe in one thing, but allowing players to do anything either way. Overwatch is the Wild West of competitive video games in which you always have to watch out to not get shot in the back. Neither can you expect somebody to see any repercussion for doing things that are very obviously wrong. We cannot save Overwatch with our actions. It is Blizzard's turn now. It is their game and their responsibility. The only thing we can do to save the game is with our lack of actions, the decision to stop playing competitive. I, as much as any Blizzard representative or Overwatch developer, can try to urge you guys to be as positive and kind as you can be. I can try to explain that being toxic does not make anything better. I can tell you that your report contributes towards a better future for the game. But ultimately, none of that matters for as long as Blizzard refuses to agree to a certain direction. Finally finding out what they want their game to be and stop trying to appeal to every minority. It is very easy to hand out slaps to people who are openly being toxic, isn't it, Jeff? But when it comes to somebody me who might potentially still buy loot boxes in the future, I bet that is a bit more difficult to justify in front of your superiors. But it might not even be that. Maybe it truly comes down to disagreements within the development team. Different members of said group thinking that certain things in the game should be handled differently, causing all these long periods of silence in which the player base has to simply suffer through whatever is currently ruining the experience for them. They said that this game is ours to take. If that is true, then it's finally time to act on that. The community decides what they do and don't like, and we aren't stupid. We see the problems, they bother us, and we tell you about them. Again, the forums are full of that in particular. We are already trying our best to provide as much feedback as we can to finally make you understand what is important to us. But yet, all we get is silence, indecisiveness, and what feels like a slap in the face when you finally share with us what you end up calling your philosophy. I am just a random guy on the internet. The developers have as much of an obligation to listen to me as to you, by which I mean none at all. Nothing makes my opinion more important than yours or the next guy's, but the community is collectively crying out for things to change, and that, I think, is a concern. Whether Blizzard wants to address that and how they do it is another question entirely. But the most clear message we can send them does not require a word typed on your keyboard. It is your unwillingness to put up with their nonsense anymore. Moving on to other games and refusing to play Overwatch until they fix the game is what is going to urge them to react. This is not a call to action to do said thing. It is me putting a possibility on the table. If you don't want to take it, and if you want to keep playing the game, I get it. I can't see myself living entirely without Overwatch either, because at the end of the day, I love this game, and that's why I am putting all this effort into trying to share what I believe could make it an even better experience. But if you still want to play, come on, just don't be a dick to your teammates, okay? Want to make your own videos and show the world how much better you are at doing said thing than me? Well, now you can, and that for an absolute steal. Humble Bundle's Vegas Pro Creative Freedom Pack allows you to unleash your creative potential, and that for a fraction of the usual cost. You can get that along with many other programs in this bundle to further your creativity for just $20. Even better, you can choose where your money goes, so even if you don't like my face, you can make sure that your money ends up where it makes a difference. Get awesome products while supporting charity as well as my channel by using the link in the description below to purchase this or many other bundles on humblebundle.com. But this is me done for the day as I talk about the power that we as consumers have to further the progress of competitive play. Again, as always my friends, leave all of your thoughts and opinions down in the comment section below. But until then, thank you everybody so much for watching. Don't forget to drop me a like on your way out if you enjoyed the video, subscribe if you want to see more, and I hope to see you all next time.